In this activity, we're going to look at using primary trigonometric ratios in order to find missing angle measures. And we're going to review back a couple of activities ago, and we found that for similar triangles that had the same angle, in other words, so let's say we looked at these three families of right triangles, and in every case we had a 37-degree angle, and for that 37-degree angle in all three triangles, the tan ratio was 3 over 4, the sine ratio was 3 over 5, and the cosine ratio for that 37-degree angle was 4 over 5. So now what we have to do is practice some calculator skills, and we're going to make use of these values that we know for our 37-degree angle, and we're going to use our calculator in order to do some to figure out if we've got the ratio, how to calculate the angle measure. And so what we're going to do is go to our calculator. All right, so now let's say we're given two side length measures. We're going to use our calculator in order to figure out the missing angle measure. And I told you that this was a 37-degree angle and that the side length of the opposite was 3 and the adjacent was 4, so the tan ratio for the 37-degree angle was 3 over 4. So what we're going to do now is use our calculator, make sure that you have your calculator set to degrees, and what we're going to do is put in brackets. So we're going to open the bracket, then it's going to be 3 divided by 4 and close the bracket, and so that is 3 over 4 is 0.75. So what we're going to do is click on inverse and tan, and we end up getting 36.869, etc., which is very close to 37 degrees. So that means that if you have an opposite side of 3 and an adjacent side of 4 and a right triangle, for the angle is going to be 37 degrees. So let's do the same thing again. Now we're going to calculate the angle measure using the sine ratio of 3 over 5. So again, 3 divided by 5, close the bracket, so that's 0.6, and then we're going to press inverse, and this time it's going to be sine, and we get the same number, which means that our angle is a 37-degree angle. And again, we're going to do cosine, so bracket 4 over 5, 4 divided by 5 was our cosine ratio, and we're going to take this inverse cosine, and again we get that 36.869. So what I would like you to do now is take out your calculator and find the inverse tangent of 3 over 4, the inverse sine of 3 over 5, and the inverse cosine of 4 over 5 using your calculator. And now then check and see if you got the correct answer. Remember, you should in each case get an answer 36.869, etc. degrees.